Opa! Fala pessoal, beleza? Aqui fala o Osman e hoje vamos continuar nossa série de Madden NFL 22 com o wide receiver do Eagles. E como vocês podem ver na agenda, a gente vai jogar contra os Saints e contra os Giants. E depois dos Giants a gente vai ter uma semana de bye. Então a gente precisa se preparar direitinho nesses 3 jogos, beleza? Depois do bye a gente vai jogar contra o futebol, que pra mim seria o resto, né? Mas enfim. Vamos lá, vamos ver o que aconteceu vamos ver os atributos e depois vocês vão ver o jogo em si, beleza? Então vamos embora.
Next, the Saints come marching into Philly. It's week 11 in the National Football League, with the Eagles looking for win number 19 in the series. All the action is headed your way on EA Sports.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the New Orleans Saints. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at the Eagles, you figure they've got to be looking forward to this one. They've got a clear advantage on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and they totally understand it, not just by running the numbers, but those numbers do play into it because you've got one of the better passing offenses in the league, a top 10 unit, going up against one of the poor defenses in the league. So I think we're going to see these guys take some shots downfield. But right from the start, I expect them to attack and get right after them.
Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Well, here come the Eagles on offense, and it's Jalen Hurts at the controls in his 2nd season now out of Oklahoma.
And he's been, in my mind, the best player in the NFL at this point of the season. And I think if you poll folks with a ballot, and I certainly have one, I think they'd say he's the front runner for MVP. So now it comes down to finishing out the season strong, and a good game here would certainly strengthen his case.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10, right at the 30. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. This defense for the Saints, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just one or two receiver routes in order to try and keep your...
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is fielded at the 27. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Hurts to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Well, instead of 4th down after the incompletion, it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
On 1st down, Hurts. Wide open receiver, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30, down to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down. Hurts. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open right side, complete to Rager. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Mike Pennell busting through to get him for a loss of 6. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage, well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
This ball complete to Rager. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They stop him for only... They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And that last throw, folks, one to remember. That moves him past Peyton Manning's mark of 5,477 yards thrown for in 2012. So this is the all-time record now for yards passing in a single season.
Cue the confetti, right? And knowing him, you know he'll pass the credit along to his receivers, his offensive line, his coaching staff. But let's face it, we have to acknowledge what a season he's had, and that can't be denied.
They'll look to throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. And he's got his man on the out route. And out of bounds right around the 20. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Back to throw again. And he's got it. A good rally to the football keeps him down. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown Eagles. Dallas Goddard with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Here it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop to throw. They're trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. Play action. Here's Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
A throw over the middle, taken in. 7 yards, the pickup there. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He's going to look deep down the field. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his... Here's Jordan Berry now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. .46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy?
And that's caught inside the 35. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Jalen Hurts, not a terribly big fella at 6'1", but his arms got plenty of life to it, and that was a thing of beauty there.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
And that one spanning an even 65 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. He'll drop to throw. Quick slant here to Smith. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really...
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Throwing is Hurts.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's complete to Sanders. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. A good way there to have him bounce back from the interception last drive. Something underneath, a little bit of rhythm going.
I know the best ones in the league have supreme confidence, but every now and then you need a little booster, don't you? This is their way of protecting him and bringing him back, and then they'll turn him loose later, I would think.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hurts.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 40. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
That'll be caught. Rager with it.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And that will come the offense as they take over. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. From the 27, Hurts. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeout. Now a first throw here in overtime. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, Parker?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this all the way through. Who's going to win it? We're getting overtime. Great for us. A lot of tension on the field. Very tough. Not a surprise it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL. But the execution was pretty darn good.
So for Philadelphia, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-.
Coming up, it's a series that Philly leads 88 wins to New York's 86. But they have dominated since 2008. The Eagles have defeated the Giants 21 times. And they go for number 22 next.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughton, and Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. You have to wonder where their heads are at as they come in winless on the year at 0-10.
I think a lot of people expect rebuilding years to occur, but I don't think people expect to go 0 for the season in terms of wins.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5. On first down, Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things. I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
7 yards, the pickup there. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan, and his guys are going to take over at the... So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
On 2nd and 7, Hurts. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Now we'll get it. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little.
And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action with Hurts. That is incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and it's third and short. Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those.
And it's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And that one results in 35 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Hurts sets up to throw it. Very quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are back within a score.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide.
Here's Chris Jones now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys that get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Back to throw. On the right side here, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Looking for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to... Here's Chris Jones now as he's on to punt for New York. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 46, past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're...
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sanders. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Looking middle, and that's complete. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because...
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 60 yards. And the Eagles move back within a couple of the lead. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump. And he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
Hurts will throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Throwing is Hurts. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Hurts. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. There's that man again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll find the Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. And he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a throw here, hauled in. They had 2 straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1. Back to throw again. This short throw caught by Goedert. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 10 yards out, and the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit.
So this is now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a one-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive.
On first down, Hurts. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the Michigan man. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Pass complete, got it.
That catch good for only a couple. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Logan Ryan. Here's Chris Jones now as he's on to punt for New York. So a change of possession here on the punt.
Hurts and the Eagles now.
Down by 11, under a minute 20 to go. Their 4-game winning streak in great danger. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by the USC mandatory. Here's Chris Jones now as he's on to punt for New York. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Into the hands of Sanders. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 8, and defensively they'll say you can have that.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times.
Bem, não conseguimos vitória, mas são os playoffs, como vocês podem ver aqui. O bye na NFC é do Buccaneers, o bye na NFC é do Bengals. A gente vai enfrentar o Washington Football Team, se a temporada acabasse agora. Os Chicago Bears enfrentam os Cowboys e os Seahawks e os Panthers. Já para a NFC, o Chiefs enfrentaria os Raiders, o Jaguars enfrentaria os Texans e o Dolphins enfrentaria os Steelers.
O árbitro aponta a tiro tranquilo ali, o árbitro em cima. Pediu pro Henrique, fica na sua aí, faz o seu que eu faço o meu aqui, hein, Simão?
E se eu não me engano, o vencedor do nosso jogo enfrentaria, acho que enfrentaria os Fortaleza, não sei muito bem, mas enfim. E aí, meu jogador?
Com personalidade, o que me agrada demais, em cima da jogada,
Você pode
tá
ver
correndo muito bem.
Muita informação interessante aqui passada pela nossa produção. Em tempos normais, entrava no Maracanã em dias de grandes jogos 800 pessoas por minuto. Hoje entraram 4 pessoas. Esse procedimento foi feito exatamente para evitar aglomerações. E a entrada realmente foi...
Meu jogador.
Fica muito tranquila, desde
Agora meu Red 99, na verdade meu Deep Red 99. E um monte de atributos, juke, medium round, release, spectacular catch. Você vê aí tudo no 99 quase, né? É isso. Enfim, espero que vocês tenham gostado do vídeo. Para gostar do projeto. É isso, valeu, falou, fui!